What up, Dokkanners? With the global maintenance set to arrive Wednesday, May 28th at 7 p.m. PDT, which is 2 hours after Global's daily reset for that day, I wanted to do a predictions video for the upcoming release because this maintenance means a data download. When a data download happens, a banner typically follows suit. The general rule of thumb is if there's a unit release, the day before would have been the data download, and then the day before that would have been the Twitter animations reveal, unit reveal, and whatnot. Sometimes it doesn't always happen that way. Sometimes those two events happen on the same day, the data download and the unit teaser, but it's Dokkan, unpredictable, we never know. But still, we're gonna use that as a way to predict, because if you reverse engineer this, let's just say the 29th of May is the banner's release, 28th is the data download, 27th would be the Twitter animations reveal. And sometimes they will reveal much sooner. We're now on the 25th. I'm recording and posting this video on the 25th of May. So the reveal could happen as early as tonight or perhaps tomorrow night. I feel like it's gonna be in the next 2 days. So that being said, let's go through our predictions. I asked you guys on Twitter. Hopefully some of you guys responded. I've had a very busy and stressful weekend, so I couldn't drop too many videos, but we're back. So I want to start with this one. I got the Legends 100,000 CC summon video coming after this, and I'm going to be going live later on today. So if you guys are interested, check it out, subscribe. So let's start with, I'm going to start with what I want it to be, because whenever I do these, it's always, what do you think? And what do you want? And the what do you want can sometimes even be a crazy pick. This is one of those times where if you've got a crazy dark horse sleeper pick, that's what it should be, because it shouldn't be something conventional. It shouldn't be something box office. It shouldn't be something everybody really wants. This is one of those places where a sleeper unit would be a nice way to introduce into the realm of Dokkan festivals. A Videl, for example, a Raditz. What are some other sleepers? Hellfighter 17. You know, those types of characters. This would be a great spot to do it. Why? For the simple reason that the anniversary is happening next month. The end of June is when the anniversary caliber celebration is going to continue. So you want to be ready for this, meaning whatever shows up here, you don't really want to be summoning for, because you want to be saving up. You don't want to be shooting yourself in the foot, not having enough stones going into this, because this is uncharted waters for multiple reasons. Not just the fact that it's anniversary caliber, but it's the 10th anniversary. The whole year is meant to be a celebration. Who knows if there's some sort of a continuity that they're sort of designing here, where if you had a team put together consisting of the 10th anniversary LRs, along with whatever the global celebration LRs are, you've got like the most unstoppable team in history, right? So whatever it is, you don't want to miss out. You want to make sure that you are there for it. I can tell you for sure, we'll be getting at least 1,000 stones for it. So you're not going to be completely out of luck, but it's still better to have more than whatever they give you, because it's not like they're giving it to you all in one go day one. It's 1,000 stones ish that you would be accumulating over the course of the celebration. By the time you reach the 1,000 stones mark, part one's discounts would have finished, part two's discounts would have likely finished, or maybe it's close. So that's not going to be ideal. So you want to be having as many stones as you can. So if we were to get a Zarbon in this Dokkan festival, besides the other 3 people other than myself who would care, you're not going to be summoning. So that's why, that's my roundabout way of pitching to you once again. Zarbon will be the next Dokkan festival coming to the game. Mark my words. My inside sources are never wrong. They tell me that it's going to be Zarbon. So that's what I want it to be. So again, post your comments down below. What do you think it's going to be? What do you want it to be? I'm starting with the what I want, and that is Zarbon, because again, nobody will summon, and it will help add to a growing category. Planet Namek Saga is a category on the rise. One of my theories, this kind of leads into my next point, but one of my theories as far as this Dokkan festival is that it's going to assist one of the recent categories that have been starting to see a surge. I think some of the more recent categories that have been on the rise are Saiyan Saga, Planet Namek Saga, and Universe 6. There could be a few others that I'm just blanking on right now, but these are the 3 that come to mind. Saiyan Saga got some nice ECAs from the 10th anniversary. We have the free-to-play, starter team that released somewhat recently, that was like last year. This category is on the rise and could use something. This could also be a great time to give, actually, wait, when did Raditz release? Raditz released, yeah. You know what? We're close to 3 years. Wait, when did this guy release on the JP side? Raditz released April 2022. So we are in that 3-year window to where if Raditz got an EZA during a Saiyan Saga celebration, that would actually make a lot of sense. So giving us some sort of a Saiyan Saga boost would be a great idea. Maybe another Raditz, maybe a Dokkan Festival Raditz or a Dokkan Festival Nappa. That would be a fantastic option because it will give not only Saiyan Saga, but Extreme Saiyan Saga a bit of a boost, and then whatever else they want to do in there. So that's one option. Another one in this whole like category reinforcement thing is Namek Saga. So Zarbon would fit under the Namek Saga window, or umbrella, I should say. You can add that character into a Frieza-led sort of team, which will also bolster Space Traveling Warriors, Terrifying Conquerors. Aren't these guys both? These guys are both Space Traveling Warriors and Terrifying Conquerors. So the person that would probably benefit the most from this would be that Dokkan Festival Pod Frieza. Although he's not in, oh yeah, that's one very annoying thing about him. He is not from Namek Saga, but it would also help, it would also bolster that category. So it would actually do two things, because one of my other categories that I feel like could also fit in this would be Wicked Bloodline. Wicked Bloodline needs a boost. So if it's not necessarily going to be Zarbon, if they give us some sort of a Frieza or a variant of Frieza or something like that, that can not only help Wicked Bloodline, Sworn Enemies, or whatever, but it can also boost that Pod Frieza's category. When that category gets its full upgrades, it is going to be probably top tier in the game. LR STR Final Form Cooler is the next worldwide LR EZA to take place. That could happen as early as, what, 2 or 3 months from now? So, or actually, could even happen during this Global Dokkan celebration, because this is now the anniversary's, you know, caliber level. So worldwide is essentially moving up there, and if worldwide moves up there, that means the Revived Goku, Metal Cooler, AGL Super Saiyans, and STR Final Form Cooler could be getting upgrades. So Wicked Bloodline, I like it. I didn't even realize that. Yeah. And then Universe 6, we don't need to talk about that. They're not going to do Universe 6. After what they've done, they gave us a really good Tech Kaling Caulifla. They gave us a pretty good, well, not pretty good, he's really good, Int Hit. Kaling Caulifla, but the category's seen some nice boosts. I don't think they're going to touch this again. Who knows? I don't think they're really going to do another Universal Conflict. They have just been doing so much. And maybe that's the troll that we're not expecting. Are they really going to give us another Universal Conflict? Universe 6, Universe 7, Universe Survival Saga? I swear, if we get another Universe Survival Saga Android 17, I'm going to lose it. I'm starting to kind of hate Android 17 because he keeps showing up. Like, he's just everywhere. Can you not? Can you just cool it? So categories potentially on the rise. Next one, I haven't even talked about this yet. Daima. I think Daima is a very good possibility for the Dokkan Festival because of the entire reason that I'm talking about this being the place for a sleeper. It is right before the global Dokkan celebration. They know you don't want to be summoning. They know you want to be saving your stones. What is the best way to get you to not do that? By throwing in Daima. If Daima is a TUR right here, followed by a Daima LR or several Daima LRs right here, then that means you have no choice but to throw in a few summons here to maybe get the character to bolster whatever category is coming up when the Daima characters come out here. This is also, by the way, not confirmed. This is everyone's assumption that we're getting Daima during this, during this Global Dokkan celebration. I strongly believe we're getting Super Saiyan 4 Goku, we're getting Goma during the let me get rid of this, man. I keep saying it. It's annoying. I think we have to. Every other game has been getting it, and Dokkan is like the only one that has not taken off with the Daima wave, right? I mean, Legends has it, Xenoverse has it. Dokkan really needs to jump on this, like, on the newer stuff. So if Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Goma, and maybe Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta and Tamagami 2, let's just say that those are going to be the characters in this Global Dokkan celebration. What's a good one to throw in here? I think a mini Super Saiyan 3 Goku Daima would work. We got Super Saiyan 3 mini Vegeta during the 10th anniversary EX. So if we get the Goku version right here, it'll be a TUR, and then their adult LR versions will show up here. Perfect setup. Daima, I think, is probably what it's going to be. If I were a business trying to take money from, you know, irresponsible or compulsive Dokkan buyers, that's what I would do. Daima here, Daima there. I know some people don't like Daima, and if you're one of those, well, you're immune to this, you know, whatever Machiavellian scheme they're planning, but I think that's what it's going to be. So this is what I tweeted out. Post your predictions for the next Dokkan Battle Dokkan Fest, doing a video right away. So what do you think it'll be? What do you want it to be? Mini Super Saiyan 3 Goku Daima and Zarbon. Those are my 2 picks. So let's go through some of your responses here. Oh, my boy D Simons, thank you. Appreciate you responding. Majin Ku and Majin Du, both individual Dokkan Fest, like what happened with Gamma 1 and Gamma 2. Oh, so they're gonna drop both like that. So 2 separate, that would be even more evil. It's Daima characters, so it kind of fits that whole setup thing that I was talking about. And then on top of that, you give them each a banner similar to like the Halloween thing. Oh boy, that would be truly evil. And you know what? Dokkan can totally do that. And then what he wants is Baby Vegeta. And you know what? I dig it. I like that. Baby Vegeta deserves some love, and him not having one is still bothering me so much. He is like he is probably the most fun GT villain. I don't think anybody's more fun than him. Baby Vegeta was awesome. So this is I actually really like this. It's very good. Toon will predict Zarbon till the eve of the game shutdown. You are completely right. Celtic Link. He has to be right eventually, right? Damn right. Want end of Android Cell Saga Trunks when he kills the androids. Oh, that's a good one. That could be, you know what? What if we got like a super easy for the Prime Battle Trunks? If we got that one. Okay. And then likely guess Dokkan Festival Saiyan Krillin. So this is what I was talking about. Bolstering one of the recent categories that have received upgrades. That would be a good one. The potentials for easy A's are off the charts for both. So yeah, that is a good one. Okay. We got Friends here. If it is a Dokkan Festival into an LR, it's not. I see. He's talking about part 2. If it's a Dokkan Festival into an LR, then it could be Dokkan Festival Super Saiyan to Super Saiyan 2 Gohan from the BoJack movie, and then LR BoJack. Yeah, that could work. This is very, this fits tournament participant theme over the last few. Okay, that's a good follow-up. I guess that is something we could also kind of extrapolate from last year, right? In this Dokkan Festival slot for JP, they got Goku Black Rose. Global players got First Form Frieza because we got the Rose earlier in the year. But the little common thread between the Goku Black Rose and then last year's anniversary character was that both Rose and Broly led Super Boss. So maybe there could be some sort of a connective tissue between this category or this character and whatever comes up. So if it were to be Goma, because there's no shot it's not going to be Daima. But like if Goma is going to be in the the Global Dokkan celebration, what common tissue does he have between him and BoJack? Big bad bosses, I feel like could be a good category. What if they just introduce a new category, big bad bosses? That could be cool. Goma would be what? Is he a terrifying conqueror? I don't know what he would be actually. And also depending on which Goma, right? Well, no, he would still be a terrifying conqueror either way. I don't know. Big bad bosses. That's what I'm gonna say. Maybe we get a new category. Okay, think probably Android Cell Saga Krillin or something that is a filler month before global celebration. Exactly. Want not Tapion. Well, that felt personal. Why? Okay. Save him for October. I think I would want it to be Beerus. Ooh, I would actually be cool with that for no reason at all other than it's Beerus. Yeah, I like that one. A lot of you guys actually responded. I can't go over all of them. I'm just going to go over the ones with the pictures because it's just a nice visual illustration. So what do you think it's going to be is the first one. So they put tag exchange Arinsu Degesu. So kind of feeds into the Daima theory that I was talking about. And what they want it to be, with so many tournament participant buffs, I would not be surprised if it's something. Okay, this seems like it's flipped. Okay, maybe this is what they think and this is what they want. Okay, something tournament of power related. Not complaining though. I love TOP. Hey, same. Mine is better. So you think that you think it'll be Super Saiyan 3 into Super Saiyan 4, but you want it to be Super Saiyan 3. Okay, I mean that works too. It's still Daima. We got the Majin boys for what they think it's gonna be, and Goku and Chi-Chi. Yeah, that's not happening. That's not happening. Although, you know what? Chi-Chi Dokkan Festival, I think the world is ready for that, right? I think that would be cool. I want it to be Baby. Okay. I think it'll be Daima, but would love Super Saiyan 3 to Super Saiyan 4. This can't be a TUR. This Ascension needs to be in an LR capacity. Come on, it has to be. If it is this, I would be very disappointed, because I just the potential loss of animation beauty, right? I don't want this to be relegated to a no man's land Dokkan festival. No, can't happen. I won't let it happen. I will not let Omatsu do that. Ooh, this Trunks will be a Dokkan festival. I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. Trunks from the BoJack movie, that would be great. And you know what? A banner unit Gokua. Let's assemble the Hera clan slowly. Yes. Also Broly Dokkan festival. Yes, please. Base Broly, Wrathful Broly, please. That would be epic. Okay, some of y'all are actually cooking with these what you want picks. Okay, Baby Vegeta for what they think. Right? Yeah, what they think it'll be, Baby Vegeta. What they want it to be, Super Garlic Jr. I love both. Here's the obligatory Farmer with Shotgun. Will never happen in Dokkan, sadly, ever. I would have said an April Fool's unit, but they've abandoned free-to-play units for April Fools because, you know, they're dummies. Of course, King Vegeta, gotta respect. That is my secret master plan. Once I get Zarbon, King Vegeta Dokkan Fest is happening. Trust me. I want another Tournament of Power buff. No! What they think it'll be is, okay, Kaioken Goku. That would be cool. And what they want it to be is Android 17. I mean, Tournament of Power, sure, but not Android 17. Anybody but Android 17. Whoa, old school TN. You know what? More Dragon Ball, yes. Oh, but Pseudo Super Saiyan, yes. Yes. He would ultimately be called Base Goku, but yes, would love that. Oh man, who draws this? This is awesome art. UI Goku, that's in UI Goku from Tournament of Power. No, not gonna happen. I think, you know, what's his name? Grand Priest UI Goku has a better chance. And then Super Saiyan 4. No, this is not happening. Not for, well, you know what? Actually, mini version, there's a legitimate shot. Any Daima character other than the adult versions or Super Goma, in my opinion, has a decent shot of showing up right here, because I think the adult versions are being saved for this. Anything else is up for grabs. You could throw in Tamagami 3, Tamagami 1, Tamagami 2, the Majin Boys, you know, anyone, as long as it's not those involved in the final showdown. I think they're all possible. So yeah, we're gonna have to wait and see. We might do a couple waiting room live streams to, you know, pass the time. But if you were not picked in the tweet, I apologize. There were a lot of choices. I just wanted to go with some of the ones with the illustrations. But thank you guys so much. And yeah, I'll see you guys on a live stream coming up soon when we get that review. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, obviously like down below. Let in the comments your thoughts on what characters could be revealed during this celebration. Do you think that they would do something so evil as to give us a hype Daima unit as the TUR for this upcoming Dokkan Fest, and then follow up with even more Daima during the during the global Dokkan celebration? What are some other picks out there that no one has talked about? Obviously, Raditz would be a fun one that I'm sure some meme picks out there would be going for. What are some other ones? Manaka. You know, give me some other crazy sleeper picks. Give me some other theories, the ones that I didn't talk about. Feel free to share in the comments down below. Also, be sure to subscribe for more Dokkan content in the future, and click the notification bell so that you let YouTube know you want to see more of myself. Do it. Thanks again. Stay tuned, and remember to Dokkan responsibly.